Yes, indeed. We are going out to the offsite garden today. I have not been out to the offsite garden since October, and so I have not seen it, so we're gonna go look at it together. My mom gets home care to come in and they do a shower once a week, and so I do also have a second hour of respite. So I'm taking advantage of this time to go out to the offsite garden so that I can actually get a few things done, just to do some prepping. The bed was not fully put to bed in the fall. I'm pretty sure last year Josiah and I went and put the bed to bed in January as well. So I'm going to go do an assessment, see how things are. We have had unprecedented rain over the last 2 months. So it has been right off the charts because, as you know, out there it floods. It's a high water table, and so then it doesn't dissipate right away. So I have no idea what I'm going to be heading into. It could be that it's gone. It could be that it's completely flooded. And then I am a little concerned with the new trellises that we put up. Are those going to be toppled over? Are they, because the ground becomes so soft? I have no idea what to expect. At the house, I do have garlic that's been there. I didn't pick any garlic from last year, so that was the year before. So that was 2024's garlic. It is still existing, and we just covered it with a whole bunch of straw. It is up, probably some of it, 5-6 inches, so it is pretty high. Planted in 24, or who knows when, not harvested in 2025, so now the seeds are all in there already. So now I have garlic growing, and I didn't have to do any work. Well, I did the work a long time ago. That's how Mama works smart. So it'll be very exciting to figure out what's going on at the offsite garden. So let's go see. Well, there's some big changes here at the farm. When I looked in as we were going by, so far it looks like the trellises are still up, so that's good. So they have this, I'm assuming it's probably for water, great big tank there. But when I come and look at our little creek here, it looks like, I don't think they did it themselves. I have a feeling it was done by the rains and the water. There's the beautiful creek. And as it comes down, there is a pipe there, but see here that there probably was an extra bit of water coming down, and those look like they're broken there. And I have a feeling, looking at the topography here, that the water came down and, went way over there as well. So this was probably all underwater. I do love hearing the water running, but when I know how high the water table gets here, I do wonder if it's like, not so great. I have donned on my muck boots so that I can walk through this because there will be some water. It is all pretty sloppy here right now. I also have a timer on to remind me that in about an hour I will have to leave because the care worker will be finished with my mom. All right. I see trellises up. Ooh. Little bridge here that does also stop some of the water. You can see all of the grass is weighted down quite a bit. And looking over here, it looks also very weighted down, so I almost wonder if this was actually highly flooded. All right, trellises made it. So we did put those poles in, which is great. See some changes. I think they moved around some things. So we will see, because I have no idea how much water was here. Let's go up closer. All right, never got the tomatoes all pulled. But a lot of my landscape fabric has been lifted. That straw bale is still there, but the other two over here, so they moved them. Yeah, looking at all of this, I have a feeling this was all underwater. It was probably extremely flooded. That looks like more of my landscape fabric over there. That's interesting. So I have no idea if maybe these straw bales were moved by the water. I don't know. But yeah, okay. Yeah. Wow. We had gotten most of the squashes out of this bed and put them in the compost. Wow. And there's that there over there. Oh, some of the garlic that got left. It's all sprouted up again, all in this path here, right to the end. Wow. Well, this one stayed down. This mound was okay, so that's okay. But again, looking, I kind of feel that that this was covered in water. Their gate is open on this side. The water isn't flowing at this point. Can hear it, of course, but wow. Huh. All right, so this is not going to be a mama only job. Didn't get the corn all picked up, but man, the grass is all super soft and squishy and makes a lot of noise. Huh. Wow. Okay, it's got the wonderful smell of stagnant water. I really don't know, because it's like they're the little red solo cup, and way over there I've got a slug cup. Now those are in there. They stayed. All the tags have stayed. So maybe it wasn't super high here. I don't know. Maybe the perimeter just got decimated because of all of the rain. Like, looking across through the gate there, it's usually, pretty full. And I'm looking at that, bankment, and it's like, I've never seen it look like that. So I just wonder if it was just so much rain that it just beat everything down, because the cups, oh yeah, there is a solo cup way over there. So that one, but that could be by wind or who knows what, but yeah. I had big grandiose ideas of possibly coming here and going, okay, I could, possibly plant some garlic, but I think a reset is more what needs to take place. Pulling out all of the dead plants, picking up some of the weeds and things like that. It's probably more my best bet is just to come and basically put the bed to bed and kind of prep it. But going forward, and I'd love to know your thoughts, and so please leave them down in the comments. This whole plot was just all even, and the very first year that we got to use it, we planted 860 garlic cloves in here, which, because of the flooding through the winter, they all were gone. And also because of the flooding, it takes forever for the water table to go down. What we did in the following year, we dug trenches and raised things up. So yes, it does fill up with water in between them, but it was allowing the soil to be up a little bit higher. This was where we planted the garlic, and I had a feeling that maybe the water table is higher here, or maybe it's lower and so it fills up more. I'm not sure. But as I was driving in, I was thinking, should I take this end plot and make it just with perennials and flowers, kind of more native to the area, so that there would be just kind of a wall, permanent plants. I do believe I have an artichoke on the other end. I had planted it somewhere around here. I almost wonder if this is it here. If that's, oh yeah, that is my artichoke. So I don't know if he survived or not. But just to put in, something that would just be more permanent, you know, do I need this much garden space? You know, there's not many people in my home like it used to be. So I needed to grow more food, but it's like now I grow for our family, which is my mom and my daughter and my son. But also I do grow for people in the community and to sell. So there is that aspect of, I still need the bigger plot, but do I need to plant everything? You know, or even if I just take this year just to put landscape fabric over top of this and let it have a year of rest and, you know, just to work at killing the weeds. Mind you, when I look at it, this bed where I think these are probably, some of it's garlic and some of it's probably onions, you know, maybe I do that one, but because I look at it and I go, do I really want to pull out all that grass? No, I don't. I do plant a lot of squashes. We did do the tomatoes out here. I will do the tomatoes again. I did try planting beans and peppers, but the seedlings, when I brought them out, the slugs just decimated them. So it's like, you know, so then my thoughts are, with the pepper plants that I have in my greenhouse studio right now, they're a couple years old and they're more established. And, you know, it's like maybe I'll be bringing those out this year because the temperatures here are, you know, 5 degrees or more hotter here than the rest of the area. It is a real kind of interesting microclimate. So there's a lot of humidity, again, because of that water table. So there is aspects where I want to utilize this space really, really well, grow things that need the more heat and whatnot. But I also really like low maintenance things like squashes because I don't have to do anything. They just take care of themselves. They're just so happy. Say, I do like seeing how the landscape fabric being over top of the gardens has really helped with the amount of weeds. Where we don't have landscape fabric, the weeds are plentiful. I do like seeing that the fabric has done what it's supposed to do, so that's awesome. So I need a reset, reevaluate. You know, yeah, I know tomatoes will be planted, but I wouldn't mind having some more perennials, things that would just stay here and would be pollinators and things like that. There probably is potatoes in this row here with the fabric, so I'm sure there will be potatoes coming up soon because we didn't pick kind of where this grass starts and forward. We didn't get the potatoes picked. The barrage was way too big and the wasps and the bees were too prolific. And after last year's episodes of me getting stung multiple times, I wasn't going to risk it and go and disturb their beautiful habitat. So anyway, I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. What that video will be, I have no idea, but you might want to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you don't miss what's going to happen with this offsite garden. Take care. God bless.